Doesn't seem like it's working. Nice. Love that. Curious as to why. Well, of course. I don't know why I would. Nah, I don't. Because I have sound. I can hear the game. But for whatever reason, it's not picking up on the stream. Well, it is now. It's picking up on the stream now, but it's not. You know what? I wonder if it is. Hold on. See, I did it again. It doesn't want to output to the Yeti microphone. I set it to. I don't know. I think it's working now. Was it really loud? Well, I think I fixed it. Is it better now? Is it like not nearly as loud now? Did I fix it? Turn it down or me up. Alright, I should be able to do that. Let's see. Desktop audio. Can always bring it down to like that. How are we sounding now? How do we feel about that? Is that better? I can probably adjust it a little more in here as well. Perfect. All right, that's good. That's good. I don't know what was going on. I changed the stream around a little bit. I changed where my camera is at because I moved my monitors. Because the turning my head, the way that I was turning my head was starting to kill my neck. And so I changed some stuff up a little bit. And maybe somewhere in that transitional period, I must have screwed up something. Must have screwed something up, but now it seems to be back on track. And I don't feel like my neck's gonna break off now from, because I was having to look all the way to the left, all the way to the right, because I had my camera dead center. And yeah, it was no bueno. But now that I've made the adjustments, it feels a little better. Was my pet dead? No, he's not dead. He's not dead. We're good. Agony awaits you. Oh man, did I get the black arrow cast off? I can't wait till I get Cobra shot. This not having Cobra shot's really annoying. Brother. There we go. There we go. What's up, Henry Vincent? How are you, sir? What's going on, Steve? How are you, my man? Dude, what the fuck? Brother. No. Fantastic. I hate this fucking boss fight, man. It takes way too long for no reason. It's annoying as hell. Alright. Ooh, look at that. 75. Feature unlocked. Unlocked. Glyphs. Bitchin'. Oh, man. Amelia Jordan, I don't know what you expect me to do about that, big dog. Yeah, I'm not giving you any money, so get out of my chat, bro. Sometimes you gotta deal with scammers. Name of the game. How's the stream quality there, Ponald? Everything looking good? Not being jerky or anything like that? Are we stable? We happy? Crispy. I like it. I like it. I like it when it's crisp. Is this Halo Combat Evolved? No, Michael, it is not. This is World of Warcraft. But I appreciate you popping by. Halo Combat Evolved. No, you know, I do remember that game, though. I did play Halo back in the day, but no, this is the furthest thing from Halo. This is World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic, to be exact. Pondale, can we even still group up or no? I see. I see. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. Do you want to hop in disc or what? You did that thing where you just leveled really fast. That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Yo.
What's up, man?
Oh, you know, same old shit, different day.
Same old shit. Yep. Oh, I need to go do the spinny thing before I join this queue. I only got 3 minutes left on my buff. Dude, I just had somebody in my chat over on Kick, like asking me for money.
Oh no, I saw it.
Oh, are you on Kick too?
No, I'm on Twitch, but I heard you say something about it, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. He said his mother was in the hospital and he's from Palestine, and I was like, I don't know if that's supposed to make me give a shit or not, but it doesn't.
Oh. Wrong,
I'm just not the one. Let's put it that way.
yeah, I was trying to dance around how to say that.
Damn it, I missed the cue. That's fine. That's my fault. My fault. Nah, scammers, man. What are you gonna do?
Let me pull you back up real quick. There you go.
There he is. That's an absolute G. Yeah, I don't know what was up with the audio. I don't know why it was doing that. I moved the camera because I wanted to move my monitors around.
Yeah, I noticed that when I logged in. I was like, oh, side profile.
Yeah. I mean, the straight on was good, and it gave me a better background, but I couldn't do it with my neck, man. It was just, I was doing this all the time, and now I can see my chats and stuff a lot better right here. Because here, I got my wide monitor with all my stuff on it.
Yeah.
And that's like the way to go for me.
Oh,
anyway.
yeah.
It's the way to go for me. Make sure I didn't bring my face out of focus. There we go. Because, I mean, obviously, I'm the star of the show. So people need to be able to see my face.
You still got wife cam going on?
I mean, I don't have it turned on right now, but yes.
Well, yeah, but I mean for Fridays?
Yeah.
Everybody was digging the wife cam last time. They were like, "Ah, that's funny." Maybe that was just Gal. I don't remember.
I feel like everybody was digging it. I also had a guy ask me if this was Halo Combat Evolved, which I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure how to respond to that.
I'd have been like, "Oh yeah, man."
Like, yeah, this is the new update to that game. This is the update to Halo Combat Evolved. Spinning it out. Spinning it out.
It's actually Halo 7.
Halo 7.
Or maybe 6. Whichever one. I don't remember.
One of them damn games.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. Really wish this queue would pop. Be nice. Oh. So how was your day? Did you have a good day at work?
Yeah, man, it wasn't bad.
Yeah. Good. I also did not have a bad day. Had a pretty good day. It was pretty good.
I actually laughed until I cried today at one point.
Well, so that already means that you had an excellent day.
Yeah, dude, no, it was good.
If you're laughing until you're crying, man, that's a good day. That's a real good day. Especially at work.
So normally it's just the crying part.
Yeah, normally at work it's all about the tears. You know what I should do? All right, I'm gonna change that next time. Oh, I ain't seen this one in a minute. Violet Hold.
We're
What's up?
waiting to hear back on if the engineer that we offer the job to takes it, which would be fucking sick because that would take a lot off of the rest of us.
Yeah. Y'all had an engineering spot open? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep. It's been open since January actually, but
Oh, I see.
we temporarily filled it with someone, and they were just like, "Yeah, this isn't for me." And I was like,
How do you?
How the fuck did you not know what you were getting into?"
Yeah, it's not like it was probably. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, I would imagine.
The first time that they had an issue with like having to deal with like a customer support thing,
Yeah,
they like literally the next day dipped out.
I see. I see. That was a little more than they wanted to deal with, hey?
Yeah.
I hear you. I'm just going to put this right here so that my vertical stream can also see the damage meter.
Are you topping it?
I was a minute ago, but there is another hunter in here that I think is just better at playing hunter, and he probably has heirloom gear.
Yeah, you'll have that on them big jobs.
Yeah. I'm also not paying a whole lot of attention to my rotation right now because I don't have Cobra Shot, and that's kind of a big part of it.
Did you ever put Steady Shot down there? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I've got Steady Shot.
Yeah, but it doesn't refresh Serpent Sting, so...
Yeah, so... Cobra Shot does, though, so... As soon as I get that...
When do you get it? It's like 81, though, right?
81. Exactly, 81. So it's just a whole bunch of steady shot until explosive shots back up. And then, obviously, refresh Serpent Sting, and then Black Arrow when it's back up.
I still remember some things and some stuff.
I do alright. Like, I'm beating the other hunter now. But I cannot beat out the Blood DKs, man. If there's a Blood DK tank, he's going to win. He's just gonna beat it. He's gonna win out. It's just the way it is.
You know that the Vortex Pinnacle dungeon, the first boss where he summons the tornadoes?
Yes.
I don't know if you remember that or not. Yeah, so the hunter in our group just decided to stand and just, you know.
Oh, I see. I don't know what it is about Classic WoW, man. Just even any version of Classic WoW is just, it just feels real chill right now. Like I got on retail a little earlier, and I can tell that when season 3 comes around, I'll be ready because I feel the itch to do a Mythic Plus or 2 here, but I just don't want to do any of the current rotation.
Nope. I don't, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm looking forward to the new rotation of dungeons, Halls of Atonement, stuff like that. Like I feel the itch to do some Mythic Plus. I can't fathom doing any of the current rotation right now. It sounds like total dog shit to me. And I don't want to set foot in Liberation of Undermine ever again.
Word. Hate that place.
Yeah, just not a fan.
Some of the bosses are cool, but I just, like I said the other day, I'm just not a fan of goblin shit.
Yeah, fucking goblins.
Or
Goblinos.
Trolls.
Or trolls.
If it's a troll raid, fuck it, dude. I'm just disinterested immediately.
What do you got against trolls?
I just don't like them.
Okay. Troll Hitler.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. Like, I've played trolls, but I just feel like the quality of the raid is deteriorated when it has to do with either goblins or trolls.
I didn't realize I was friends with a WoW racist.
Well, okay, so point.
No, go ahead. Please explain.
Think about how fucking cool Siege of Orgrimmar was.
Siege of Orgrimmar was dope. Siege of Orgrimmar was really dope.
Where was the troll boss?
There wasn't one.
Where was the goblin boss?
I don't recall. I don't believe there was one.
I think technically Mecha something.
Yeah, okay. Guy. Okay, that's fair. But I mean, come on.
And that fight fucking sucked.
Yeah.
So.
It was a bad fight. It's a bad fight. All right. I mean, I'm hearing you. I'm picking up what you're putting down, and I'm not even saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying the way that you're saying it.
Wrath of the Lich King.
Great expansion.
ICC.
No trolls, no goblins.
No trolls or goblins.
Yeah. I mean, I can't argue any of these points right now. cannot do it. I need to get some glyphs, probably. I just got the ability to get glyphs, but I need to get some glyphs. I just need one more person. I need a couple more people viewing me on Twitch. I'm really close to affiliate, dog. I'm real close.
Yeah, I saw your one thing was up to like 4.1 or something.
Yeah, I'm close. I'm real close. I just need like Brand Dog to like pull me up somewhere. Got you watching me. I guess I could watch myself, but I mean, come on. I feel like that's cheating. I feel like it's a little bit cheating. But I'm not, you know, I'm not above doing it.
Well, I think the way Twitch actually works is it is based off your IP address. So since you are streaming from your IP address, I don't know that it would count.
Well, that's hot garbage.
Unless you turn your Wi-Fi off and did it from your phone and logged out, of course.
You mean like did it from not? Oh, you mean, yeah, not logged into my own account?
Yeah, and not from Wi-Fi. Yeah.
That's probably accurate.
Then you would be off the cell tower, so your IP address wouldn't be the same.
That's true. That's true. That's fair. Just need my homies to come through for me. Where are the homies?
You should post it in the Discord.
Why don't you just link it for me? Because I'm busy. You're a mod. You're a mod in here.
At everyone.
See, you're a real G.
Wheels stream.
Post the Twitch, big dog.
And now.
Did you link the Twitch?
Yeah.
Well, you better have. And you're in here, so technically you're streaming too. You're like a stream partner.
Yeah.
See?
I'm very important.
You are. You're my one and only mod. You can ban people. Anybody pops in this chat asking for money or trying to sell me fucking graphic art or sell me a class to get better at streaming, you ban them. You time them bitches out. You hear me?
Immediately bringing the hammer down.
You shut them down. See, I knew you would love having that much power. I knew you would.
Oh yeah.
You know, because when I get all 6 of my viewers in here, you're gonna have to like rule the roost with an iron
I'm gonna
fist.
have to whisper them sometimes and be like, "Hey man,
listen, you're gonna have to be careful.
You're gonna have to chill that out." And then eventually, when you get like 412,000 viewers, I'll have to time people out.
You'll have to time people out. Exactly. I mean, honestly, and if this becomes my main source of income, I'll put you on salary. Then you can just make money modding my stream. And then
I wonder if it tells you who your top viewer is.
No, TikTok does, but I don't know if Twitch does. I don't know. You know, I don't see that.
I don't know that I would be up there because I haven't been on. I've switched between YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, so I don't know that I would be a top on any of them. So I've been in like most of them. There was a point to where you were streaming as I was going to bed, and I was like, oh fuck.
Right.
Like I would get the notification, and I'm like, ah, god damn it, like I'm in bed.
I mean, you're good. I don't expect you to get on, you know, when you're trying to go to sleep to watch
I'm in
me.
here. I'm supporting my boy.
I'm totally not paying attention to my group right now.
It's alright, dude. It's valid hold. They're not gonna outrun you.
I know, but
I might do like a wiggle or something to let them know that you're not AFK, but it's, you know.
I feel bad. But yeah. I'm not AFK. I'm not AFK, I promise. They don't even care. I had
Tell
a
them your
mess.
fish is drowning and you'll be right back.
Well, no, I had a work message come through, and listen, I'm not, you know, this isn't paying the bills yet.
Word.
So gotta still keep up with the old 9 to 5.
Yeah, I
Gotta do
left
those
today,
things.
and 6 minutes after I left, I got a phone call from Texas,
From
and then
Texas.
an hour later, I got a phone call from my boss being like, "Hey, did you see that email that I sent you?" And I was like, "Totally." I didn't.
Yeah. Didn't see that email at all, big dog. You're gonna have to
Yep.
refresh thine memory.
And then back on to the phone with Texas. Yeah, so it's been one of those days. I've done more work after work than at work, you know.
I feel that. I've been there. Been there.
But that's all right, cause I got my Horde coffee tumbler and fucking kicking ass. So
Hell yeah, man. Hell to the
it's
yeah.
Jackie's birthday tomorrow.
Oh yeah? Got anything special planned or what's up?
Nah, she's still in Florida.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I completely forgot. Well, I mean, do you have anything planned for her birthday when she gets back? What is this one? 30? What is she, 34?
Ooh, yes.
Did you forget? It's
I
fine.
mean, it's
Unless
just a number.
unless she watches my stream, she won't know that you fucking forgot. Because I won't tell her, man. I won't tell anybody. And hey, listen, chat, y'all can't tell her either. You cannot let her know. He's my number one mod. He's my number one. He's my sweet time boy. He's my rotten soldier. We don't want to get him in trouble with the old lady.
I mean, we don't have like anything planned specifically.
That's
When
cool,
she gets
dog.
back, it's gonna be right in the middle of next week's work week. So
Yeah, I
we'll
get that.
probably do
Twid.
something like that weekend.
Twid is
Well,
in here.
it's gonna be. Oh, hi, Twid.
You know what? I'm about to make Twid a mod too. There he is, right there. I'm gonna do that in a minute. Soon as this dungeon's over. I feel like if Twid has that much power, that would be fun. I will probably do nothing with that, but thanks. That's totally fine, Twid. To be completely
It's
honest.
exactly how I feel as an officer in all of our guilds that we make.
I'm gonna do nothing. Ooh. That is dibs on that, my guy. Taking that shit. Okay, well, fucking... That's fair. That's fair. He does need it too, because he is feral. But also, he's a piece of shit. I'm just kidding. He's not a piece of shit just because he obviously also needed on stuff. Twid said that he will do nothing with it. And I get that. But, listen. Mod the Twidly. Look at that. Will's granted moderator privileges to the Twidly. Now Twid is going to tear it up in here.
The Twidly, not Twidly. The.
Well, his name is the Twidly. He is the Twid.
The Twidly.
The Twidly.
You gotta put some respect on it.
My apologies. My apologies. Gonna refresh the trap. We kick and bleed. Well, I don't know, dog. Maybe. Depends. It just depends.
Twitter, you coming back for season 3? Main tanking?
Of course he is. Because I don't have anybody else. I don't have anybody else to tank with. I need my other tank. I need the only other guy I want to tank with. See?
You got it.
I knew
Nice.
I knew I could count on him. Yeah, because if Twid's not coming back, I'm not coming back. I'm not tanking.
That would make for an interesting dynamic.
What? What would be it? What would be the interesting dynamic?
If neither one of our tanks came back, because then what the fuck would
Well,
we do?
well, that's true. That's fair. I don't know. I don't know what we would do, but it wouldn't be my problem because if Twid didn't come back, I wouldn't come back. And I think I've specified that. I think I've made that quite clear, just so everybody knows. That's how I feel. All right, let's get another Dungo going here. We're grooving, man. We're moving. We're grooving. We're getting right through to it. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling loosey-goosey. Loosey-goosey here. I need to sell some shit in my bags.
Yeah, once oh shit, Texas is calling me again. Hang on.
Oh boy. Great. My mod has to jump off to go talk to Texas. Unbelievable. Unbelievable and unacceptable. He's probably fired, but we'll see. Ha 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 ha. So we might use that ring. We might not. Don't know. Okay. Learn it. Churning and burning. Let's do it. Churn and burn. Ooh. Ooh. Hell yeah. Here we go. Still kind of bummed out that old dude did not let me get that staff. But that's okay. Are we tanking? Am I tanking? Oh shit, I went too far. Sorry. I assumed we were going. I assumed we were good to go. No, tank totally pulled everything right out of me. Fire trap. That was awesome. That's the best way to go about it. Appreciate that. Probably. Yeah, just shorten that up. Right, chither. Oh, dude, I'm such a bad hunter. I didn't have aspect of the hawk on this whole time. So bad. Brother. We'll just pull this off to the side here. It's just in the way. The epaulets of the bear. The epaulets. Give me some of this agua. Ugh, ah, ugh. Troll gore. Putting him down. Putting him down. Yeah, well, let me know, Twid. When you sub back up, we'll hop in, do some dungeons or something together. I'm gonna need to warm back up myself. So I'll DPS a few for you while you tank them and get used to them, and then I'll tank a couple and we'll Turn my game sound down because these freaking spiders are shouting. Getting on my nerves. Jesus Christ. What up, chat? Welcome in to everybody that's hanging out with me on this lovely Tuesday afternoon, playing a little bit of World of Warcraft, Cata Classic. Oh yeah, it won't take us long at all, Twid. 100%. I was messing around with a little bit of Demon Hunter action. I see why people like Demon Hunter tank. It is pretty fun. Probably still going to main the Paladin, but I do want to mess around with a little Demon Hunter action next season. I like the mobility. The mobility is really, really nice. He does win on style points. Well, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, I haven't seen a whole lot of testing or anything yet, but they're still pretty meta. But yeah, just that mobility, their damage output, stuff like that. Now, granted, them having shadow meld, night elves having shadow meld was a big deal, but apparently, yeah, chains. Yeah, I noticed that. Everybody's getting shadow meld now, so it's kind of pointless, I guess, for night elves to have it. So I don't know what they'll look like next season. They'll still be considered meta or not, but I still really enjoy the Paladin. I'm most comfortable with the Paladin and will probably always play the Paladin, but I did just want to mess around a little bit with it. I really want to get one of each tank maxed out. That's my goal for next season, is to get one of each tank, just to, you know, mess around with all the different tank styles. I used the wrong trap. Ooh. Stretch the old back. I don't even know if I spec'd into chains or not. That's where it pulls everybody together, right, Twid? I don't remember if I was even spec'd into that. Excuse me. Go on, get King Dread. Let's go. Come on. Oh, shit. Brother, what are you doing? Quit pulling him this way. Come on, help me out. Help me out here, dog. Yeah, but then it lines up with all the haymakers they got. Yeah. Yeah, everybody comes in, hits you once, and you pretty much get deleted. Yes, that's another thing that I noticed, is that the Paladin has more cooldowns for defensives and survivability and stuff like that. So I can survive things like that a little bit easier. But I mean, just the Demon Hunter mobility and its ability to output damage and stuff like that. I mean, I feel like it's an even it's just two different tanking styles, basically. And I feel like the damage uptime, or the damage mitigation uptime on Demon Hunter, is a little bit better. Because with Paladin, if you let Shield of the Righteousness fall off, you'll get knocked over really quickly. If that ever falls off, you're done. I mean, it's not really hard to keep it up, because if you spec properly and you have enough haste, you'll pretty much always have 3 holy power up. So yeah, well, and that's as long as they die fast, and that's kind of the whole point, I guess, towards the higher keys, is you're wanting everybody's just blasting everything down. That's why they run all the meta crap in there, so that, like, as long as everything dies quickly, you know, you don't have to worry about surviving too much shit. But I don't know, you know, I'm totally fine with as far as I got in Mythic Plus last season. You know, I don't need to do the super duper high keys. You know, you put me in some 10s and some 12s, and I'm pretty much happy with that. Let me get my AOTC, and I'm gonna feel accomplished for the season. Come on, dude.
All right, what I missed?
Nothing. Me and Twidge just talking about tanking.
All right.
And I'm starting to be one of those hunters that just start pulling more packs because I want more things to hit. So I'm kind of wondering if the tank's going to get mad at me.
Stereotypical hunter.
Yeah, I mean, but he's kind of pulling like a little slow. Like, I mean, it's a little bit like I get that this isn't MDI or nothing, but come on, man. You know, work with me a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Just beat the tits off this guy. So what'd you have for dinner, Pondell?
I haven't had it yet, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's actually what I'm fixing right now. I'm just going to have like a microwave meal thing. I don't feel like cooking anything tonight.
There you go.
I got like beef and cheddar brats, but
Ooh.
I didn't feel like taking the time to throw them on Blackstone and do all that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't know what I'm gonna have,
Then
honestly.
I got General Tso's chicken, and that shit is for Thursday.
Yeah, General Tso's chicken is what's up, dude. Wait, why is it specifically for Thursday?
Because it has a tendency to give me acid reflux, and since I took off on Friday,
Oh, I see.
that'd be the good time. That way, if I do have
What'd you
acid
take
reflux,
off Friday for? Just to take off?
Because I had to work Juneteenth.
Oh, so y'all got like
I got a floating holiday.
You got a floating holiday.
It was like, well, I'll make this week a 4-day work week, and then next week I'm off on the 4th of July. So
I'm also
another
off
4-day
on the
work
4th.
week.
I'm also off on the 4th, so I don't really know what
You
I'm
and
doing.
Lindsay should come out to Mom and Dad's.
Well, I got to figure out what we're doing at my mom's, so I may not be able to.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta see what the plan is out there, because I more than likely will be out there because I do the cooking. Okay, I cook on Dad's Blackstone and everything. I usually do the cooking and whatnot, so it's really just going to depend on what those plans look like. See, Lindsay won't be off for the 4th because they hardly get off for Christmas. Even though she works in human resources and stuff like that, they don't shut down.
Right.
So she'll be working.
Well, if you guys decide to do something like on Saturday instead of Friday, you all are more than welcome to come out.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if Mom's thing is going to be on Friday or if they're going to end up doing it on Saturday. So it'll just depend. But yeah, I mean, if we're free on Saturday, I'll definitely run it by her, make sure she don't have any plans in the air. I do know that the 5th, or early morning on the 5th, I got to go have my Jeep serviced. But after that, oh, that'll work. Oh my goodness. It's been such a nice day. You know, I'm always counting my blessings. You know, I'm always the type of guy that counts his blessings. And it's been a blessed day. You know, the wife was off work today, so she brought me lunch at work, which was amazing. You know, and then I get to come home and play WoW with my boys. You know, I've got 7 people currently watching my stream, which, I mean, hello, what's up? That's awesome. I mean, I'm just ecstatic. Is that a word? Ecstatic? I think it's a word.
It's a word.
I thought it was a word, but you never know. You never know. I moved the stream setup around a little bit, you know, to accommodate my neck, because I was doing, you know, was just doing this too much, and that's never good. I like it a lot better now. I can actually see my chats a whole lot better. So, and that's good. And my gameplay monitor is actually in front of me instead of off to the side really far. So that's really nice. And this new monitor that I got is fucking sexy. Love it. Should have went 1440 a long time ago. I don't know why the hell I was like, ooh, 4K, but then it's 60 hertz. Like, that's trash.
Yeah.
It's trash. 1440 at 180 hertz. Banging. Huge.
I kind of got the best of both worlds because I got an ultra wide that's not 4K, but it's
Well,
it's
I have the ultra.
Hold on.
Hold on. Are you,
Oh my god, what happened?
Did Texas call again?
No.
What do you mean? What happened?
It's 3440 by 1440.
Yes. Yeah, it's the same one I have. I think we have the same monitor. Is yours?
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think and that's what I used. I was game playing on the ultra wide, but the reason that I quit doing that is because A, it's fucking difficult to get it to stream properly. B, I use the additional screen space on the ultra wide for all my stream stuff. So it just makes more sense. And the games work better over on the 27-inch, regular 1440 monitor. All games, it works good because there's some games that I get fucking black bars on the side if I try to play over on the ultra wide, and it pisses me off
because they don't work. Yeah, like Elden Ring.
Yeah, like Elden Ring, exactly, and that is beyond frustrating to me. For some reason, they can't get it to where to work on ultra wide, which apparently 3440 by 1440 is not considered ultra wide anymore. Because the ones that people, I mean, it technically is, but it's just like wide. I was looking at something the other day, and by looking at something, I mean I was like deep in the droves of a Reddit post, of a Reddit chain of people talking about this, because I was trying to figure out how to get, it was Dark Souls 3, but same difference, how to get it to scale in ultra wide. And people were like, there's a way to do it, but you can get banned if you do it. And I was like, well, fucking too late for that. That's already happened. But it was kind of the same situation where people were just like, yeah, you can do it and stuff like that. But they were just like, they were putting in their resolutions. I was like, God, those resolutions are huge. And one guy was in there asking about 3440 by 1440. And everybody's like, that's not even ultra wide. And I was like, well, fucking yeah, it is, because it still has black bars on the side. But yeah, apparently in the fucking monitor community or the resolution community, it's not considered ultra wide.
Yeah, because you've got those like super ultra wides now.
Yeah.
They're like 42. They're like
exactly
fucking massive.
Yeah, well, I looked at one at Best Buy over the weekend. Lindsay and I went out and ran some errands together, and there was one at Best Buy that was made by Sony, maybe. I can't quite remember, but dude, it was huge, and it was like, I liked it. I liked the way that not only was it ultra wide, it was tall as shit. Like, it was like the screen spec you could get. It was big enough for 3 screens, essentially. It was basically like a 3 monitor, but it was singular monitor. It was one big monitor, right?
Yep.
But it could have 3. It was, had spots for 3. Like, so essentially, if I had that thing, I could have my gaming bit in the center, stream on one side, and then like Discord up on the other one or whatever. But it was like $1,400.
Shit.
Yeah, and I saw that.
When I bought my ultra wide monitor, it like had literally just released.
Yeah.
And it was like $1,300, I think. I think you can get it now for like $8. But
yeah, I think I got mine on sale for $4 something.
This is actually the second one that I had, because the first one that I had broke.
Oof.
And I called them and was like, the fuck?
Unacceptable, man.
Because it was like a month in.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, I just fucking dropped like $1,500 on this fucking monitor. I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah, and what are you guys gonna do to correct it? They sent
me a new one. Yeah. So they sent me a new one. But if this one ever goes out, I'm gonna have to get another. I don't know that I would get another ultra wide, but I'll have to get another monitor, because the other 1440p monitor that I have is a cheap gigabyte, and holy shit, it's awful.
Is it?
Like, it's great for like right now, like Twitch or Discord or anything you need to like.
But to game
web
on
surfing,
yeah,
dude, gaming is awful.
Yeah,
screen tearing, just like it's bad.
Yeah,
it's bad.
No bueno. Yeah, you don't want that stuff, man. We definitely don't be wanting any of that business. Not up in here.
Like, you know how like you can like shake uh,
Shake,
like
shake,
take the
shake,
screen,
shake, shake it.
like a window or something, and you can see like where it moves, like the waves and shit behind it. It's
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And that's the one that I had that I was gaming on before, like years ago. But
Yeah.
yeah, there's no fucking way.
Safe
I've been
travels.
spoiled.
Him's been spoiled. Well, the HDR on this one works really well, so I do appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what I like about mine. Or, well, I think we have the same one. Is it LG?
No, mine are both. Maybe we don't. Mine are both Aces. So I've got the new one that I have. I'll send you a picture of what mines are real quick. Let me just.
Yeah, mine's LG.
So okay, well maybe I was absolutely mistaken then when I thought we had the same biz here. Let me just grab a little snapshot here of what I got rocking. So the one that I'm gaming on is the Republic of Gamers Asus. All right, I'm gonna shoot you over some nudes.
Fuck yeah.
And by nudes, I mean just nerd equipment pictures. All right. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. They're on their way.
Received.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm fighting a boss.
That's fine. It's fine. You look at them at your leisure. At your leisure. Bing bop, boom bop, bing bop, pow. The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand. Bibbidi pop, bibbidi pop. I'm gonna pull stuff back here, gang, because we're
Alright,
just
let's take a look
sprinting
at these.
through.
Oh, okay. The ultra wide is what? 34?
Yeah, I think it's the same resolution as yours. I know it's the 3440 by 1440.
No, I mean 34 inches wide.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I think we have like they're different monitors, but I have a 27 inch and a 34 inch. So
Yeah, our setups are similar. Like
it's
great mind thinks alike. Stroking out. Great minds think alike. God. Wasn't sure if I was ever gonna get that out.
yeah, you were struggling with it there for a minute.
It was bad. Meh.
Great minds do think alike, Twid.
Yep. Great thinks, mind alike. Well, that is what I said. That is what I said when I was struggling to speak. So, great thinks, mind alike. That's awesome.
The secrets of the deep shall remain.
We went backwards. I feel like we went fucking backwards here. We went a real weird way here. I know you can go this way, but did I just pull aggro? No, I didn't. No way. No way I pulled aggro. I'm hardly doing any damage at all. Why is he immune to everything? What the fuck is going on? What just happened?
My service.
Is my shit broke? No.
No, it's a mechanic.
No. Yeah, surely. Surely that wasn't what was happening. Surely I didn't screw up that bad. Oh, man. Oh, okay. I see what I was doing wrong there. Well, that's just me being stupid. That's all that is. Which is pretty common. It's pretty common. There we go. Alright, well, these guys are laying in some real thick DPS. Like that is thick.
Now we just gotta figure out where the fuck Gal's at.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Was he on with boys? Was he on last night?
You might be fucking having a problem. No, he was not on last night.
I don't know. I did the Oblivion stream yesterday. That's what I was doing. But then I was looking
I
for.
saw that you uploaded or you re-clipped what I screwed up.
I had to. Well, you didn't screw it up. It's fine. It totally happens to me all the time too. Twitch is weird about when you clip shit. When you go
I think
in
it cut the last second off because I
Yeah.
made it that the 30,
yeah,
and then it uploaded it at 29, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
yeah. I've had issues with it doing that. So, but it's all good. I re-clipped it and fixed it, and then uploaded it. And I don't know, man. I think I've been shadow banned on Twitch or something because, or not Twitch, but TikTok, because my tickles just don't be getting the views, dog. The tickles
No,
just.
I saw it this morning.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Maybe I need to check my views again. Maybe that's what I need to do. Oh man.
I will
Old Prince Taladarm.
your remains.
The Brooks Hout case started today.
I saw that.
Is music to my
Yeah, I saw they were doing the jury selection and stuff for it. So it said it's suspected to last 10 days. I'm just like, damn, they must be very confident. Or maybe that's a normal amount of time. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about, but that just seems like you just got all
10
this.
days. Quick.
It feels quick, right? I feel like I've
Well, that's
wit-
like the Diddy case, dude. The Diddy case has been going on for like a fucking month, bro.
well, yeah.
But
I mean-
apparently, the defense didn't even try. Like
They were just
they
like,
were just like,
nah.
yeah, there's not going to be any cross examination for the defense, and it's like, god damn, you
Yeah, they-
just gave up.
Yeah, they just kind of folded and just threw in the towel. That's pretty rough. That's pretty bad when they're just like, we don't know what to do here. Like they're just like, sometimes, you know, we've got ideas, but
What I've learned is when the FBI has a case, they're probably going to win.
yeah, I mean, and I kind of like with this one, with the Hout case or whatever, for Steven to be convicted, to be found guilty, for them to have waited this long before they made the arrest and like salt prosecution and stuff like that, like they must have all their ducks in a row. Like
Well,
they be and to do that without having a murder weapon or a body, like those are usually the two.
Wild.
Yes, those are usually the two things you have to have in order to get a conviction. But the fact that they are moving forward with this without those things tells me that I feel like they have to have something else that they're going to reveal in the trial. Like over the next few days, like
Well, there's several things that got revealed when it was Steve Lawson. That's the other guy.
Well, there's Steve and Joseph, father and son.
Joseph is the one that's being done now, right?
Yeah. Steven was the
Yeah,
one that
so-
was done 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. So the Stephen Lawson case, even there was shit that came out during that I was like, what?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, stuff to learn about for sure.
Who among you is devoted?
And even on that one, they were like, yeah, we don't know if he's gonna be tried or if he's gonna be found guilty on all of these charges. And they came back like 45 minutes later, and they're like, oh yeah, he's guilty.
Yeah, and see that's what I'm saying. Like,
God damn.
when you find someone guilty for a crime that they committed in connection with somebody who's going to be tried 2 or 3 weeks later, how could it even be plausible that person wouldn't also be found guilty? Because then it almost, you feel like it negates the conviction of the person that you just got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, how does that work? I mean, that's just the way that I see it. But I'm no genius or anything when it comes to the law and court procedure and things like that. But it just, to me, that would be insane.
Yeah, I don't know what angle they're gonna attack this one from, but that last one was, whew.
We mean the Stevens trial?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like even like the first day when the defense stood up and they said our client is guilty for, was it tampering with evidence?
yeah. They went
But
ahead
he's
and just like,
not guilty for, and I was like, when your defense has to be,
yeah, they went ahead and showed some cards right in the beginning.
like, you know, you're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, when they came out and they were just like, all right, we know that he's guilty of at least some of this, but we don't think he's guilty of all of it. Yeah, well, it's just the evidence is overwhelming. I don't know, man. Everything about this entire thing was always shady from the get-go.
Oh, dude, it was so fucking scuffed.
Yeah.
If this doesn't end up with some sort of investigation on the department, I will be fucking shocked.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be, even, like, I know that they said that this trial is only expected to last 10 days, but then you got to think there's an investigation into Tommy's death and stuff like that that'll have to be, worked out one day, and, like, people will be brought up on charges for that, and, like, there's so much more to this, like, even after this trial is done.
Yeah, it's wild.
So
I am fucking stoked to hear about it, though. I mean, goddamn, we've been waiting 10 years.
yeah, God, doesn't even seem like it's been that long. Balls. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We crushed it. We crushed it. Crushed it. We are crushing it. We are in the process of crushing it. Oh, damn dog. Damn dog.
Damn, son, where'd you find that one?
Damn son, where'd you find this? Hell yeah. Where? Oh man, I wonder if I could convince Lindsay to just cook dinner.
Instead of
Me doing it. I don't want to leave the stream. I got 6 viewers going right now. I'm feeling
Wow.
good.
okay.
Wait, what were you gonna say? Were you about to have
I
a
was
suggestion?
curious. I was maybe gonna be a little bit controversial.
Okay. Well, now I'm curious.
Like, I just didn't know why you were gonna cook dinner.
Because I always do. Because I am the cook in this house.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I just like I went to culinary school, bro, and like I don't cook dinner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, trust me. I get it. I hear you. I hear you, big dog. But it's just the way it is. It's just the way it goes. It's just them's the rules. Look, she can't do it. She can't cook. And I love her to death. Love her so much, but she can't do it.
No, I mean that's fine.
Just cooking ain't for her. So
It's
I
not
do
for
it.
everybody. It's totally fine.
So I do it. And then that way, I know the food's gonna be good. Doesn't mean I don't love her. Alright. Just testing out the rotisserie chicken here. Let's get this queued back up. I'll be caught up with...
Rotisserie chicken.
Yeah. It's a better way of saying rotation, okay? This is my survival hunter rotisserie chicken. What level do I have to be to queue with you again?
80.
Yeah. Yeah, Twid. I appreciate you, by the way, Twid, for coming to the rescue here. There's nothing wrong with me cooking, right? And
No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
I wouldn't say
I
that
was just asking.
I wouldn't say that he's causing problems. Okay? But he's He's getting close. He's getting close. Could be an issue there. Could be. I don't know. Could be an issue. Fantastic. Finger on the button. See, I knew it was a good idea to give Twid this power. I knew it was. Bro, my pet will not stop fucking beating the shit out of this target dummy. Twidley's feeling twitchy.
Twitchy Twid.
Twitchy Twids. Can we just, we're just gonna dismiss my pet so he calms down. Quits attacking shit. Stop it. He's pissed. So, I don't know. We get these characters to 85 and then what? Do we just level something else? Because I mean...
well, there's only another, like, week and a half.
Of the Joyous Journeys buff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
within a week and a half.
I was thinking...
Okay. What were you thinking?
We probably should maybe do a bit of gearing.
Just a bit. But I mean, it's
so
gonna
that
be...
way the MoP intro quest don't absolutely blow massive cock.
Well, that's fair. We wouldn't want that. We wouldn't want to be blowing dong. Yeah, I'm not much on the old dong
I'm
blowing.
going to be honest with you right now. I'm questing
Yeah.
as holy.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's not great.
I bet it's
fucking,
not.
It's fucking terrible, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. So, I need a ret set in the worst way.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see where that would be. I could see where that would be something you would need. Something you would want. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. What's going on, chat? I know there's a few more people in here than just Blee and Twid. I mean, there's 7 of you in here. So, come on, say something. What's happening? Somebody say something to me. Say something to me. Say something to me and I'll shout you out. To all 6 of the other people in here. Peace. What has B-Dog been doing?
I have no idea.
I want him to... He needs to be lurking in my streams. Hanging out. He is making me some musics for the stream. Like intro music and stuff.
We ought to try to do that like this weekend or something.
Yeah. Yeah. He sent me over a little taste test. It was really just some drums, but I was just like, yeah, man, go for it. I just don't have any of the stuff on my computers anymore. I don't have any of the software. I just got rid of all of it.
Yeah.
But now that I have this computer, I need to get my other computer hooked back up with my other monitor that I have over here somewhere and just run it as like a little music computer to where I can do that stuff. But I've been lazy and I haven't done that yet. But I'm thinking about doing it. I've got all the stuff here. I've got all the necessary accoutrement to make it happen. I've got all the necessary things, let me tell you. Hell yeah.
I really need to go mow.
Yeah, you probably should do that. When's the last time you mowed your grass?
Last Wednesday, but I only got the front yard because it had been raining so much that I couldn't get the backyard.
Couldn't
and
quite get the
backyard is rough.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. If you haven't mowed since last Wednesday and that was only the front yard, then I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Backyard's looking rough. Well, I
mean, my neighbor, it doesn't look as bad as my neighbor's yard. So, like, I'm still not the worst one on but
yeah. Yeah, see, I'm both of the people that live next to me don't mow their own grass. So they get that shit mowed for them. They pay to have it mowed, so it's getting mowed like weekly or bi-weekly, like clockwork, by dudes on big O0 turns. And it pisses me off because those guys they don't get it mowed by the same people, but those guys show up on the same day. And so that's always the day that I have to end up mowing if I don't want to look like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It sucks. I don't like it, but it's life, and you gotta deal with it.
My neighbor to the right of me,
Mm-hmm.
to the left, if you're looking at my house, I guess, she gets her grass mowed by a company, and they fucked up her yard last week because it was raining so bad.
Oh, so they like
And
put a bunch
the
of ruts
weight
and shit
of the-
in it?
Oh, dude, they fucked it up so bad.
I bet she was pissed.
Well, she's on vacation.
Oh,
So I don't know that she's seen it yet.
yeah.
But I texted Jackie because that was the same day that they left to go to Florida, and I sent her pictures, and I said, if I was her, I would be fucking furious.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, they've, the ones that mow both of my neighbors' yard, that's happened before. I don't know if it was as bad as the one you're describing, but they've fucked it up pretty good before. My neighbor to the right, they didn't even mow an entire section of her yard. Like, they just fucking forgot about it, I guess. And, because I was out mowing that day or whatever, and I was like, dude, they missed a whole, it's back behind her shed. There's just a whole section back there that they didn't touch, like, at all. Like, they were just in a hurry because, they got there late. Like, it was like almost 8 o'clock, which is, I know that they probably mow a little bit later when it's really hot and stuff like that, but, you know, it was like a little bit after 8 or whatever they got there. And she's got a smaller yard, so they just kind of whip in there and just get it real quick and stuff like that. But they missed that whole section, and I pointed it out to her. So I was like, I don't know how often she goes back there, but I was like, hey, they didn't mow this entire section of your yard back here, just so you know. And I was like, you don't want to let that grow up too high because we have like snake issues over here.
Oh, we do too.
Like, I've killed so many.
Here, I'm gonna send you this picture of this one that I found 2 weeks ago.
I've got a picture of one I need to send you too. He doesn't have a head anymore because I got rid of it, but
Well, the neighbor like down the road was standing there, and I didn't know how he felt about me running over this here snake.
what do you mean running over it? Like,
Well, I was on my mower.
oh,
I was gonna wrap him up like a little danger noodle.
yeah. I killed mine with a shovel. Look, I'm not gonna let him bite my dogs. Okay, I'm sorry.
Dude, just look. I sent this picture up to you. Look how fucking massive this snake is.
All right, hold on. Okay, I'm fighting for my life over here, and I'm trying to out DPS this other hunter. I keep putting traps in the wrong place. All right, I beat him out on DPS, I think.
He was
Barely.
every bit of 6 feet long.
God damn, now I'm definitely gonna look at it. Oh, ooh, ooh.
Big bitch, dude.
Well, I'm not even gonna bother sending you the picture of mine because, God, mine's not nearly as fucking big as
Like
that.
I got off the mower and picked Winston up and took him in the house because I was like,
He'll eat Winston.
he will eat you, bro. Like,
No, Winston.
because Winston, you know, he's instigating little shit.
He's an instigator. Him a good boy, but
And,
him an instigator.
Like, well, you know, he thinks he's like as big as Maggie, and
He's not as big as Maggie.
No, they're fuck no. But he don't know that, and I'm not gonna tell him that.
No, just let him live his life. Just keep him safe from snakes.
Yeah, but I was
Snake
like,
safe.
buddy, I was like, you know, we gotta go inside.
We gotta go inside, buddy. Yeah, see, Croft was messing with one the other day, and I heard he was back there barking, and I didn't know what he was barking about. But then I went back there, and I could tell that he was like locked in on something, but he kept getting away from it, so it probably bit him. But it was just a little like rat snake, so whatever. It's not gonna hurt him. Because when I got up close to it or whatever, it was like pissed because it was like stuck. It was stuck in between the lats on a piece of privacy fence that I have in my backyard that that butts up right next to my building. He was stuck in the lats on that, so he like couldn't get out of it. And so I just put the shovel up close to him or whatever, and he kept striking the shovel and hitting it. And I was just like, yeah, dude, this guy's stuck. I can't safely get him out of there. He's gonna bite my dogs, and he's being a bitch. So I cut his head off. and felt bad about it. You know, I don't like to kill animals if I don't have to, but my house, my rules. Tim's
Well,
just the brakes.
I'll tell you what, I am gonna go mow because if I don't, shit's gonna get crazy, and I think it's cooled down enough to where I can get that done.
Yeah, I mean it's 7:37, so I think
But
you can dig it.
I am gonna leave your stream up.
See,
So if you're
there's a
still
guy.
streaming when I get back, because it only take me like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna drop the stream out at 8 o'clock and go make dinner, so I probably won't be, but I'll probably be on later. We can just play, but I probably won't stream anymore.
All right.
But I appreciate
Just,
you hanging
just
out.
holler at me.
Will do, brother.
So, all right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, buddy. Peace.
See ya.
See ya. Hmm. All right. What am I doing here? Not paying attention. That's what I'm doing. What's going on, chat? What's happening? I need somebody to talk to. My boy left, so now I'm just here by myself, lonely. Talk to me. Twid, you still here? You still kicking it? Oh. What the F? I ain't never got my good traps ready. Give it here. Give it here. I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody for my own. Ah, wrong way. I'm Mr. Wrong Way. I have nobody. Oh shit. Ah. Does it? I wonder why. I wonder if that's something like that's an issue on my end, that it takes chat so long to post, or what. Or maybe there's like a delay setting on there. Maybe I'll go in there and mess with that. I don't know why. Or maybe it's just gated. Maybe it's necessary for it to be that way. I don't know. I'll check it out and see. Could be something that I have set up on my stream, and maybe there's a delay there that I need to fix and like slow it down a little bit, considering I don't have like 900 people. Yeah, every word goes through customs, probably. I mean, you are up there on the you are in the Canadias, and I don't remember how everything went down, but I mean, like, we were tariffing each other, and like, our countries are mad at one another now. Such a shame, because I love maple syrup. I'm not saying that that's all Canada has to offer. I'm just saying I like maple syrup. And you guys probably get it really fresh up there, maybe. Who told you I'm Canadian? Twit, I've known you for a minute. I've been knowing you for a while. I'm pretty sure you told me. So it was suggested as if it's an accusation, but I'm pretty sure you're the one that told me that you were Canadian. Not Canadian? Well, then who the maybe you're not Canadian. Don't you live in Canada? Wait. What? Wait, hold on. He lives close enough to visit. So he's in Canada, but you're not in Canada, but you're really close to Canada. You're basically Canada? Hold on. Twid, I feel like you're fucking with me right now. Are you fucking with me right now? He's fucking with me. I feel like he's fucking with me. Now I'm gonna have to do a deep dive into your lore. Like the Canadian Texas. The fuck is Canadian? Now I gotta look up what the Canadian Texas is. Toronto? I don't know. I can't even do DPS now because you got my brain so like... Canadian Texas. What is the Canadian Texas, Twid? I want to know. Canadian Texas. So you're from Texas, but you're now live in Canada? Canada? Just trying to get your lore figured out, man. I'm hyper invested now. Seen the show Yellowstone? I have seen the show Yellowstone. You live in Montana? Are they in Montana? Bro. I feel like I've been lied to my whole life. Somebody told me that you were Canadian. Now I have to find that person. Wait, the show ruined Montana? How? Does everybody just want to go to Montana because they want to be like Yellowstoners or whatever? Cowboy hat sales have skyrocketed. I imagine. That tracks. That makes sense.
Why? There's no truth in it. No.
Get over here.
Only take it. I see that now.
What the F is going on?
Enjoy your final moments. Finish it! Kill me or I swear by Dragon Queen, you'll never see daylight again. Life binder.
Huh. Look who topped them charts. Take it. Cowboy hat sales have skyrocketed. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I'm tracking on that. That makes sense. God, I'm having like a serious like identity crisis right now. This entire time, for some reason I thought you lived in Canada and you actually live in Montana. So sorry, that was a terrible assumption on my part. So I'm gonna have to track down the piece of shit that told me you lived in Canada, or maybe I just made that up in my head. Yep, my entire reality kind of shattered. I bet it was Blee. I bet Blee was fucking with me and he's the one that did it. So I'm going to blame it on him. He went to go mow, so I'm going to drive to his house right now and sabotage his mower. Because, yeah, that's unacceptable. Unacceptable for him to have lied to me like that. And I'm just making the assumption. Didn't notice I just figured maybe you didn't do that. I mean, I don't have anything against Canadians. Someone said you were, and I was like, okay, he is. And then I just lived with it. I was just like, Twid is in it, but he's not. He's more American than me. Montana's like easily more American than Kentucky, probably. maybe not. I don't know. Kentucky's we're pretty southern, and that means we're pretty America. So I don't know. But Montana, that's like when people think America, they're just like plains and bison, buffalo, Yellowstone, cowboy hats, and ranches, and fucking train stations or whatever. So yeah, that is. How about that? I'm definitely probably gonna lose fucking sleep over that. That is something else. That is something else. We eat better? Well, I mean, the South is known for its cuisine, so to speak. So yeah, it certainly is Southern cooking. I tell you what, it's very, very carb heavy. A lot of carbs. Okay, and fried chicken, a lot of that. I bet you guys have great steaks though, right? I'm sure you guys get some like premium steak cuts up there in the old Tana. The old Tana of Mon. I bet it's cold as shit up there in the wintertime though, right? The master of fire eaters. Great steaks and burgers, but the menu stops there. Fair enough. Fair enough. No, I get it. I get it. Yeah. I mean, down here, you know, Southern cooking, I feel like, is known for its sides. You know, like we'll get the meats right. You know, the meats aren't bad. You know, Southern fried chicken, stuff like that. But like, we are known for our side dishes. You know, the collard greens and the mashed potatoes, but the loaded mashed potatoes and all that crazy stuff, the different variations of macaroni and cheese, coleslaw, various forms of baked beans, and I mean the list goes on and on and on. Side dishes. Southern cooking is made up of a lot of side dishes. Sorry, man. I didn't mean to exacerbate your hunger. I'm kind of hungry myself, actually. I got to go cook dinner here in just a minute. So I'm probably going to end the stream here in just a minute and go get that figured out. But -40. Yeah, it's never been that cold here, at least in my lifetime. I think the coldest that I can remember us ever actually hitting was about -15. That's the coldest that I can remember here. -15 degrees. And I'm pretty sure that was just a wind chill. I don't think it was... That was, you know, temperature when the wind was at its worst, I believe, was the coldest that I can remember here. But it may have been colder here, but just in my lifetime, in my memories, in my solitude. Oh, man. Well, I tell you what, I am going to hop off here. Yeah. And go cook some din. But I'll holler at you later, Twid. Take it easy, my friend. And everybody else that hopped into the stream to hang out. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, but we'll be back tomorrow.